That's how I'm feeling, man. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody who's watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As you know, all the way until Friday, the DFS squad giveaway is going down. So keep these videos lit, man. They have been ridiculous. We hit nearly 1,400 views on yesterday's video. Let's go ahead and beat that today. Let's get 1,500. Like that video up, man. Every time you like it, I'm entering your name into the contest. All right, I'm entering your name into the raffle for me to draw from to choose my 3 NFL season longs that I'm going to be giving to my squad. As you guys heard with the song that I started with, man, it's been there's been a lot of sunny days the last like 5 days. Profiting over $800 the last 5 days is it's a lot of sunny days. You know what I'm saying? But it finally had to come to an end tonight. To put it the best way possible, me and the slate, we met in the middle of the ring, and I threw a hook, and the slate ducked under it and then knocked me the fuck out. Okay, that's pretty much how to sum up this slate. But you know, the good thing about finally taking this L is that it's time for a bounce back night, and it's a big slate, which equals big money. I am ready to go, man. I'm hype. Fuck it. No loss, no one-day loss can stop me. It just means I need to grind that much harder the next day. So it's about to go down. Let's get it. Go to greenlightdfs.com. Sign up for the squad memberships, man. There were so many new faces who joined the DFS squad yesterday, man. It's a blessing. It was awesome to have all you guys, and it sucks, man. That's what makes it so much worse, because I had so many new people that I hadn't seen yet that were coming to join the squad and try us out, and I ended up not being able to fill their pockets, man. It's frustrating. You guys know how passionate I am about this. You know I put 100% into cashing, but like I said, the slate bobbed and weaved a little bit and knocked me the fuck out. But we've got the rematch tomorrow, and I'm going to beat the shit out of this slate. All right? It's going down. No way to stop me this time, all right? We got a high five. Let's get straight into the high five, guys. Greenlightdfs.com if you want to join the squad. Here we go. First pitcher that I'm going with is Chris Archer, man. He's going against Toronto, a team that he has done well against as of his last game against them. He did very well against them, and that was in Toronto. Now, he's in Tampa Bay, which is a very pitcher-friendly ballpark, and we all know when Chris Archer's at home, you start him. Okay, he's got amazing strikeout potential. Toronto strikes out a lot. And he's at home where it takes a lot for a batter to get that ball out. So I love Chris Archer here. He is my favorite pitcher on this slate right here. I got to go with it. You got Carrasco going against Boston. Boston doesn't strike out that much, and they tend to put the bat on the ball. So I'm not going that route. I'm going Chris Archer. Then I'm going kind of a mid-tier guy here. Okay, real quick, I want to talk about a few guys, though. I really do like Patrick Corbin going against this Mets team. This Mets team has just not been hitting the ball well, man. They lost Granderson. They lost Bruce. They're pretty much just giving up. They're not a good offense at all right now. Definitely take advantage of that. Corbin has some very good potential here in this matchup. I liked Walker in yesterday's slate. He ended up being solid. Not great, but solid. And Patrick Corbin's a better pitcher than him. So I expect him to do good, really good here, actually. I love him at 9,400. Charlie Morton going against this Washington team without Bryce Harper. They have been striking out a lot. All right, the last 10 games, Washington has been striking out damn near 10 times a game. All right, damn near 9.8 times on average the last 10 games. Okay, without Bryce Harper, they're missing a huge bat in that line. They're missing their best batter in that lineup. And with Morton going in there and having some decent strikeout upside that you know of, and he's at home where it is very pitcher friendly, I love Charlie Morton as well. But that's also who I'm not going with. I'm going with Lance Lynn here, going against San Diego, the team that we just pick on the most because they just can't hit the ball. They're bad offensively. Lance Lynn is a very consistent pitcher. He's going against the San Diego team that's been striking out 8.8 times a game the last 10 games on average. Lance Lynn doesn't have huge strikeout stuff, but at the rate that San Diego's offense strikes out and how they don't put the bat on the ball, I expect Lance Lynn's strikeout potential to go up a little bit here. as you can see in his game log, if you look at his game log, in games where he faced teams that were susceptible, what am I trying to use a big word for? When they strike out a lot, when he's facing a team that strikes out a lot, he definitely raises his total up, okay? Some of the ones I noticed, he got 8 strikeouts. He doesn't do that too often, but I think 8 strikeouts is something that he could definitely possibly do here at home in St. Louis. I expect that offense to have a good time going against Richard, so I absolutely love it, man. All right, so Chris Archer, Lance Lynn are the 2 pitchers that I am rolling with on this slate. I'm going top pitcher, and then I'm going a mid guy like Lance Lynn. I think Lance Lynn's by far got the best matchup of any of those minimum price guys. I think he can give us a great outcome here at only 7,400. So I love that. All right, starting out at first base, I'm going with Anthony Rizzo going against Homer Bailey. The last time he faced Homer Bailey, he dropped 27 DraftKings points. Okay, the last 50 at-bats, Anthony Rizzo has a 358 WOBA versus this hand pitching. And Homer Bailey's been giving up a 425 WOBA versus left-handed batters the last 50 at-bats. Okay, Rizzo has been solid as of late. He's been putting up points. He's going to Cincinnati. That's a hitter-friendly ballpark. Everything adds up for Anthony Rizzo to have a great game here. I love stacking Chicago. Every time they play Homer Bailey, it's a great situation. I love Anthony Rizzo, and I love the Chicago offense going to Cincinnati. They have a lot of pop in their bats, and they're in a very hitter-friendly ballpark here. So I absolutely love it, man. All right. Next up, we've got my main man. I played him yesterday, and this guy's just still doing it. I'm going to stick with him. I'm not going to give up. Ozzie, my main man Ozzie. He's still in Atlanta, where it is a hitter-friendly ballpark. He's going against Gonzalez, who is one of the worst pitchers on this slate. He's been getting rocked, absolutely rocked. I believe his last start, he gave up like 9 hits and a home run, and he's just not good, okay? He's not good. So Atlanta's offense is in a good position here. Gonzalez is a lefty, so Ozzie gets to tee off on him again. Ozzie has a ridiculous 465.465 WOBA the last 50 at-bats against lefties. And Gonzalez is giving up a ridiculous 492 against righties. So it's a horrible situation for this pitcher, man. I love Ozzie once again to go ahead and get him my high five, man. I like to give the young boy some more chances, and I think he can do it again. He scored 19 for us last night. I think tonight he can really put up some good points and be a savior for us at only 3,400. All right. Last but not least, I'm going to go to the outfield, an offense that went absolutely berserk for me on Sunday. I'm playing one of their players, and it's got to be Byron Buxton. I got to go with Buxton, man, because he's hitting a 374 WOBA versus this hand pitching, and that pitcher is giving up a 343 WOBA to Byron Buxton's hand. So it's a perfect situation here, man. I like Minnesota's offense a lot going against this Giolito guy. This guy's given up a lot. Minnesota has been hitting very well. It's just a great position here, man. I absolutely love Byron Buxton. He's been killing it. I like the Minnesota offense. It's a good situation, and he's a guy that's going to be lower owned, man. It's a big slate. So you definitely want to make sure. I mean, obviously, you don't have percentage owned as high as normal on big slates like this because players are just spread out more evenly. But I definitely don't expect many people to be on Byron Buxton, okay? I mean, out of all the stacks you can get, I believe this Minnesota stack might go undervalued here. I like Minnesota stack here in this slate as well. All right? And that's it, guys. You got Chris Archer, Lance Lynn, Anthony Rizzo, Ozzie, and Byron Buxton. Let's get back to this money, man. Won over $800 the last 5 days. Over $800 the last 5 days. And finally took my L today because the fucking slate was like a professional boxer and knocked my ass out. Okay? But I'm bouncing back in a big way. I'm doing some training, and I'm going to go in there and just fucking punk this slate out tomorrow. All right? Let's get straight into it. Like the video down below, man. Comment DFS Squad giveaway in the comment section to add your name once again into the giveaway. Let's go ahead and get straight into the batter's box, guys. Here we go. All of these batters that I'm about to mention have good histories versus the pitchers they are facing, and you need to find ways to play these dudes. Start off with Marcelo Zuna, J.D. Martinez. Mitch Moreland has done great versus Carrasco. 5 of 11 for 3 home runs and 0 strikeouts and a 4.55 average. That's crazy. Anthony Rizzo, he's gone 8 of 21 for 2 home runs and a 381. So he hits with power. He's been very good versus pitcher. Zach Cozart, Scooter Gennett, Billy Hamilton, Scott Schebler. I love Scott Schebler. I seem to play him all the time. Jason Kipnis, Victor Martinez, Jose Batista. There are several Toronto bats that have done well versus Archer, but you got to keep it in consideration. Some of those were in Toronto, obviously. So their numbers are a little boosted, okay? Their numbers are a tad bit boosted. Batista, though, Batista's only gotten 9 hits out of 50 at-bats and struck out 13 times. Same thing with Donaldson. He struck out a huge 7 times. So these guys they've hit with power against Archer. Batista has 3 home runs. Donaldson has 2. Morales has 3. They've hit for power, but like I said, that's in Toronto. In Tampa Bay is where he's going to rack those strikeouts out, and that's where that 13 and 7 comes from those guys. Matt Carpenter and Ryan Braun. And that's it, guys. I hope you kill it. Let's kill this slate, man. Let's get straight to the money. Greenlightdfs.com. Check the website for the locker room portion with my favorite picks, my home run predictions, my stolen base predictions. All that good shit is going to be in the locker room on the website in the morning. So definitely check that out. Thank you guys for watching as always. Spam that video up with likes. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. Giving away 3 NFL season-long packages on Friday. Let's get it. I'm out.